Alright, whiskey lovers, buckle up. We're about to blast off on a high-octane journey through the absolute titans of American whiskey. Forget everything you thought you knew, because today, we're peeling back the layers on the bottles that have truly captured the heart and soul of this nation. Seriously, these aren't just drinks, they're legends in a glass. We're talking iconic flavors, jaw-dropping histories, and those secret processes that make them unforgettable. You ready to explore the best of the best? Let's dive headfirst into the liquid gold that defines American spirit. Today, we're putting 5 absolute heavyweights under the microscope. We've got the Tennessee legend, Jack Daniel's Old No. 7, with its charcoal-mellowed magic. Then, the smooth, wheat wonder, Maker's Mark, with its signature red wax. Next up, the powerhouse distillery that is Buffalo Trace, home to countless treasures. We'll crank up the spice with the legendary Bulleit Rye. And finally, we'll luxuriate in the rich, complex layers of Woodford Reserve Double Oaked. Each one is a superstar, each one totally unique. Get ready for an epic showdown. First up, we have to talk about the one, the only, Jack Daniel's Old No. 7. This isn't just a whiskey, it's a global phenomenon, practically a household name. Born in Lynchburg, Tennessee, this iconic square bottle has been a staple in bars, homes, and rock anthems for generations. What started with Jasper Newton Jack Daniel way back in the mid-1800s has become an enduring symbol of American craftsmanship. It's more than a drink, it's a piece of history, an instantly recognizable face in the whiskey world. Seriously, who hasn't seen that label? So, what makes Jack Daniel's a Tennessee whiskey and not just a bourbon? It's all about the Lincoln County process. Before it even sees the inside of a barrel, every drop of Jack Daniel's spirit is slow-drip filtered through 10 feet of charcoal. Think about that for a second. This isn't just a step, it's a signature move that smooths out the raw spirit, giving it the distinct mellow character it's famous for. It's a painstaking, traditional method that sets it apart from every other whiskey out there. This isn't just a filter, it's liquid magic. After that charcoal mellowing, what does Old No. 7 actually taste like? Expect a symphony of sweet notes. We're talking caramel, vanilla, and a hint of toasted oak from those new charred barrels. There's a distinctive banana bread sweetness that many fans adore, rounded out by a smooth, approachable finish. It's incredibly versatile, fantastic neat, on the rocks, or as the star of your favorite cocktail. This isn't a complex, challenging pour, it's a welcoming, familiar friend. It's smooth, it's sweet, it's unmistakably Jack. A true classic for a reason. Alright, shifting gears to another absolute icon, Maker's Mark. You know it, you love it, you can spot that signature red wax seal from a mile away. This Kentucky straight bourbon is more than just a pretty bottle, it's a testament to consistency and a truly unique approach to bourbon making. Started by Bill Samuels Sr. in the 1950s, his mission was to create a bourbon he'd actually enjoy drinking. And let me tell you, he nailed it. That red wax isn't just for show, it's a symbol of the handcrafted care that goes into every single bottle. So cool. What really sets Maker's Mark apart from almost every other bourbon out there? It's their mash bill. While most bourbons use rye as a secondary grain, Maker's Mark throws a curveball. They opt for soft red winter wheat instead. This is a game changer. Rye typically brings spice and a peppery kick, but the wheat? It softens everything, creating an incredibly smooth, sweet, and approachable whiskey. It's like trading a rock concert for a jazz club, equally captivating, just a totally different vibe. This dedication to wheat is pure genius. So, how does that soft red winter wheat translate into flavor? Think buttery, soft caramel, and lush vanilla. There's a delightful absence of that rye spice, allowing a beautiful fruitiness to shine through, often with hints of berries or stone fruit. The finish is long, warm, and remarkably gentle. This is the kind of bourbon that welcomes you in, perfect for those new to whiskey or anyone who appreciates a truly mellow, elegant pour. It's sweet, it's smooth, and it's consistently delicious. No wonder it's a favorite. Alright, prepare yourselves for the behemoth, Buffalo Trace. This isn't just a whiskey, it's a distillery steeped in centuries of history, nestled in Frankfort, Kentucky. The Buffalo Trace Distillery is one of the oldest continually operating distilleries in America, even surviving Prohibition by making medicinal whiskey. That's dedication. They produce a staggering array of iconic brands, but their namesake Buffalo Trace Bourbon is a benchmark for quality. It's a testament to tradition, innovation, and an unwavering commitment to exceptional spirit. Seriously, the history here is insane. What's fascinating about Buffalo Trace isn't just the bourbon itself, but the sheer breadth of incredible spirits that come out of that distillery. We're talking brands like Eagle Rare, Blanton's, Sazerac Rye, and of course, the incredibly sought-after Pappy Van Winkle. The Buffalo Trace Bourbon is their flagship, the foundation, but it's a gateway to an entire universe of whiskey. They're masters of their craft, experimenting with different mash bills and aging techniques to create a portfolio that's literally unmatched. It's a whiskey playground. And the taste? Buffalo Trace Bourbon is the definition of a classic Kentucky straight bourbon. It hits all those perfect notes: rich vanilla, sweet caramel, and a touch of brown sugar, all balanced by a gentle, underlying spice and a hint of dark fruit. It's medium-bodied, incredibly smooth, and finishes with a satisfying warmth. This isn't a bourbon that tries to be flashy, it's just consistently excellent, a benchmark for what good bourbon should be. It's reliable, delicious, and a fantastic everyday sipper or cocktail base. You can't go wrong. Alright, if you like your whiskey with a kick, it's time to talk about Bulleit Rye. This isn't your grandpappy's mellow sipper, this is a bold, unapologetic rye whiskey that has absolutely taken the cocktail world by storm. Founded by Tom Bulleit, who revived his family's old distilling traditions, Bulleit is known for its distinctive, frontier-style bottle and its unwavering commitment to high rye content. If you're ready to explore beyond bourbon sweetness and embrace some serious spice, then Bulleit Rye is calling your name. It's vibrant, it's exciting, and it makes phenomenal drinks. What makes Bulleit Rye so, well, RYE forward? It's all in that incredible mash bill. This bad boy boasts a whopping 95% rye content. Most rye whiskeys are closer to 51 to 60%, so 95% is practically a full-on rye assault, in the best way possible, of course. This ridiculously high percentage is exactly what gives it that signature spiciness, that vibrant, peppery bite that fans absolutely adore. It's not subtle, and it's not trying to be. It's pure, unadulterated rye goodness, designed to stand out. Get ready for a flavor explosion. When you sip Bulleit Rye, be prepared for a symphony of bold flavors. The dominant note is definitely that peppery spice, but it's beautifully complemented by softer undertones of dried fruit, a hint of maple, and often a touch of vanilla and oak. The finish is long, dry, and wonderfully spicy, lingering on your palate. This is a whiskey that commands attention. It's a rock star in a Manhattan or an old-fashioned, cutting through other flavors with its incredible character. If you want a whiskey that truly stands up for itself, this is it. Absolutely delicious. Now, let's talk luxury, let's talk complexity, let's talk Woodford Reserve Double Oaked. If you thought regular Woodford Reserve was good, prepare to have your mind blown. This isn't just a bourbon, it's an experience. Nestled in Versailles, Kentucky, Woodford Reserve is already known for its meticulously crafted spirits. But their Double Oaked takes it to another level entirely. This is where innovation meets tradition, resulting in a bourbon that's rich, decadent, and utterly captivating. It's a masterpiece of barrel aging, and trust me, you can taste every single luxurious layer. So good. So, what's the secret behind that Double Oaked magic? It's genius, really. After maturing in a new, charred oak barrel, just like any other bourbon, the special Woodford Reserve gets transferred to a second new, heavily toasted, lightly charred oak barrel for an additional aging period. This isn't just throwing it in another barrel, these second barrels are specifically chosen for their deep toast, which coaxes out incredible vanilla, caramel, and dark fruit notes without adding harsh tannins. It's a game changer that adds insane depth and richness. Mind blown. The flavor profile of Woodford Reserve Double Oaked is seriously a symphony. Think intense notes of dark caramel, rich vanilla, and dried fruit, like raisins and figs. There's a pronounced chocolate and coffee bitterness, balanced by a creamy mouthfeel and a long, incredibly satisfying finish. It's sweet, but with a grown-up complexity that keeps you coming back for more. This is a bourbon to savor, to contemplate, and to share on special occasions. It's dense, it's luxurious, and it's absolutely worth every single penny. Treat yourself. Let's take a beat and ask, why does Jack Daniel's Old No. 7 remain so beloved, so iconic, after all these years? It's not just the taste, it's the consistent quality, the approachable nature, and the sheer cultural impact. It's the whiskey you can always count on, whether you're at a dive bar, a fancy cocktail lounge, or just chilling at home. It's built a legacy on being reliably good and universally understood. It bridges generations and styles, proving that sometimes, the original really is the best. It's an American legend for a reason. Maker's Mark has carved out its own unique niche, captivating palates with its undeniably smooth, sweet character. In a world full of rye-heavy bourbons, its wheat-forward approach is a refreshing change. It's the perfect entry point for new whiskey drinkers, but also cherished by seasoned enthusiasts who appreciate its refined elegance. That hand-dipped red wax is more than marketing, it symbolizes a commitment to craft that you can taste in every single sip. It's a testament to innovation within tradition, proving that sometimes, being different is exactly what makes you stand out. Pure class. Buffalo Trace isn't just selling bottles, they're selling history, innovation, and an unparalleled legacy. The distillery itself is a pilgrimage site for whiskey fanatics, and for good reason. Their flagship bourbon sets a high bar for quality, but it's the sheer diversity and excellence of their entire portfolio that makes them a true powerhouse. They manage to innovate constantly while respecting traditions stretching back over 2 centuries. It's a dream for any whiskey enthusiast, offering everything from accessible sippers to ultra-rare unicorns. A true master of the craft. Bulleit Rye is the ultimate cocktail chameleon. Its high rye mash bill ensures it never gets lost in a mixed drink, cutting through sweetness and complementing other ingredients with its bold, spicy character. It's the secret weapon for bartenders and home mixologists alike, elevating classic cocktails to new heights. But don't underestimate its ability to shine on its own. A neat pour or a simple rocks glass reveals its complex layers. It's versatile, vivacious, and utterly essential for anyone serious about their whiskey and cocktail game. What a superstar! Woodford Reserve Double Oaked isn't just good, it's an indulgence, a reward, a moment of pure whiskey bliss. Its double oaking process crafts a depth of flavor that's truly unparalleled, making it a standout in any collection. It's the perfect dram for celebrating, for unwinding, or for simply treating yourself to something truly extraordinary. If you want to experience the pinnacle of bourbon craftsmanship and explore the incredible impact of barrel finishing, this is your bottle. Prepare for a sensory overload in the best possible way. Absolutely phenomenal. Let's hit you with some rapid-fire facts about Jack Daniel's Old No. 7. Did you know it's one of the best-selling whiskeys globally? That's massive. And the famous Old No. 7 label? The exact origin is a bit of a mystery, adding to its legendary status. Some say it was his lucky number, others say it was a train car number. No one really knows, but it just makes it even cooler. It's this blend of history, mystery, and consistent flavor that keeps it at the top of so many lists. An enduring enigma with a killer taste. Moving on to Maker's Mark quick facts. Did you know that every single bottle's red wax seal is hand-dipped? Yes, every single one. That's an insane commitment to craftsmanship and tradition. Also, their distillery is a National Historic Landmark. How cool is that? It's not just a place where whiskey is made, it's a living museum of American distilling history. These details underscore the passion and care that goes into every bottle, making it more than just a drink, it's an experience. Pure dedication. Buffalo Trace facts coming at you. This distillery has won more awards than we can count, cementing its place as an industry leader. They also have an incredible experimental program, constantly pushing the boundaries of whiskey making with different grains, barrel types, and aging techniques. It's not just about making great whiskey now, it's about discovering the next great whiskey. This spirit of innovation keeps them at the forefront of the industry, always evolving, always refining. They're truly pioneers. Fast facts about Bulleit Rye. Its original recipe dates back over 150 years, revived by Tom Bulleit from his great-great-grandfather's notes. Talk about heritage. And that unique, tall, slender bottle? It's iconic for a reason, inspired by old frontier-era flasks. It's not just a cool design, it's a nod to the past, bringing a sense of history and adventure to every pour. Bulleit isn't just selling a drink, they're selling a story, a legacy, and a damn good spicy whiskey. A true blast from the past, done right. Woodford Reserve Double Oaked Fun Facts. The master distiller, Chris Morris, is an absolute legend in the industry, pioneering many innovative techniques. This specific expression is a favorite among connoisseurs for its complexity and depth, often compared to fine-aged cognacs or sherries. It's not just a bourbon, it's a statement piece, a sophisticated sipping experience that elevates any occasion. The care taken in selecting and preparing those second barrels is a science unto itself, resulting in a bourbon that's truly in a league of its own. Pure artistry. Let's talk classic pairings. You can't mention Jack Daniel's Old No. 7 without bringing up the iconic Jack and Coke. It's a simple, refreshing, and absolutely timeless combination that has probably been ordered more times than any other whiskey cocktail in history. The sweet caramel notes of Jack Daniel's marry perfectly with the effervescence and sweetness of cola, creating a drink that's easy to make, easy to drink, and impossible to resist. It's a party starter, a casual sipper, and a global favorite. Cheers to a legend. When it comes to Maker's Mark, its smooth, sweet character makes it absolutely divine in an old-fashioned. The delicate vanilla and caramel notes, without the aggressive rye spice, allow the bitters and orange zest to truly shine, creating a perfectly balanced and incredibly palatable cocktail. It's an elevated take on a classic, showcasing the bourbon's inherent elegance. If you want an old-fashioned that's consistently smooth, never overpowering, and always a crowd pleaser, reach for Maker's Mark. It's a match made in cocktail heaven. Buffalo Trace, with its balanced profile of vanilla, caramel, and gentle spice, is an outstanding choice for a classic Sazerac. While traditionally made with rye, Buffalo Trace bourbon adds a touch of sweetness and depth, creating a truly compelling twist on this New Orleans classic. The absinthe rinse, the hint of Peychaud's bitters, and the lemon twist all sing in harmony with Buffalo Trace's robust character. It's a sophisticated, complex cocktail that really lets the bourbon's qualities shine. Elevate your cocktail game with this one. When it comes to a Manhattan, Bulleit Rye is an absolute masterpiece. Its high rye spice cuts through the sweetness of vermouth, creating a perfectly balanced, bold, and incredibly satisfying drink. The peppery notes of the rye stand up beautifully, ensuring the whiskey is always the star of the show. Add a cherry, and you've got liquid perfection. This isn't just a cocktail, it's a statement. If you want a Manhattan that has character, depth, and a vibrant kick, look no further than Bulleit Rye. It's truly exceptional. For Woodford Reserve Double Oaked, the best way to enjoy it is often simply neat, or with a single, large ice cube. This allows its intricate layers of dark caramel, chocolate, vanilla, and dried fruit to fully unfurl and tantalize your senses. You don't want to mask any of that incredible complexity with mixers. It's a sipping whiskey designed for appreciation, for slow enjoyment, and for truly experiencing the art of distillation and aging. Treat it like a fine wine or a top-shelf cognac, it deserves your full attention. Pure bliss. Let's talk brass tacks. What's the damage to your wallet for these amazing bottles? Jack Daniel's Old No. 7 and Buffalo Trace generally sit in that fantastic accessible to mid-range sweet spot, offering incredible value. Maker's Mark and Bulleit Rye usually fall into the mid-range, a step up in price but still super approachable. And Woodford Reserve Double Oaked? That's typically at the premium end, reflecting its unique process and luxurious profile. But honestly, for the experience each delivers, they all punch above their weight. How versatile are our contenders? Jack Daniel's is a true all-rounder, great neat, on ice, or in a mixer. Maker's Mark shines in cocktails but is also a smooth sipper. Buffalo Trace is incredibly versatile, a fantastic everyday bourbon for anything. Bulleit Rye? It's king of spicy cocktails, but surprisingly good neat too if you love that kick. Woodford Reserve Double Oaked, while superb neat, also adds luxurious depth to a truly special old-fashioned. Each has its strengths, but they all offer incredible flexibility. Let's do a quick barrel aging comparison. Jack Daniel's and Maker's Mark both use new charred oak barrels, but Jack goes through that charcoal mellowing first, while Maker's unique mash bill does the softening. Buffalo Trace follows standard bourbon aging, letting time and Kentucky climate do the work across their vast rickhouses. Bulleit Rye, with its high rye, typically sees shorter aging to preserve that spicy kick. Woodford Reserve Double Oaked? They take it to another level with that second, heavily toasted barrel. Each method brings out vastly different, incredible results. So, which of these incredible whiskeys is right for you? If you love a classic, smooth, slightly sweet pour, Jack Daniel's Old No. 7 is your go-to. For elegance, buttery sweetness, and no rye spice, grab Maker's Mark. If you want a consistently excellent, balanced bourbon with a rich history, Buffalo Trace is calling. Craving a bold, spicy kick that excels in cocktails? Bulleit Rye is your jam. And if you're ready for a luxurious, complex, decadent sipping experience, Woodford Reserve Double Oaked is your ultimate treat. So many amazing choices. What these 5 phenomenal whiskeys truly show us is the incredible diversity and quality within the American whiskey landscape. From the unique Tennessee process to wheat bourbons, high-rye powerhouses, and innovative double barreling, there's a world of flavor waiting to be explored. Each bottle tells a story, a testament to the passionate distillers and traditions that make American whiskey so globally celebrated. It's more than just a drink, it's a vibrant, evolving culture of craftsmanship and taste. What a time to be a whiskey fan! Now for the fun part, your homework. We've talked about these incredible whiskeys, but the best way to truly understand them is to taste them for yourself. Try a flight of these 5, compare their aromas, their initial taste, their mouthfeel, and their finish. See if you can pick out the subtle differences and discover your personal favorite. Share your findings in the comments below. Are you Team Jack? Team Makers? Team Buffalo Trace? Or maybe you're all about that Bulleit spice or Woodford luxury? Let me know. Get out there and explore. Remember, whiskey isn't just what's in the bottle, it's the stories, the history, the people, and the shared experiences. These brands, Jack Daniel's, Maker's Mark, Buffalo Trace, Bulleit Rye, and Woodford Reserve Double Oaked, represent a rich tapestry of American distilling. They are icons for a reason, each contributing their unique thread to the fabric of our whiskey heritage. So next time you pour a dram, take a moment to appreciate the journey it took to get to your glass. It's more than just a drink, it's liquid history. If you love this deep dive into America's favorite whiskeys, make sure you hit that like button. Seriously, it helps us know you want more awesome content like this. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more high-energy explorations of the best drinks and spirits out there. We've got so much more to uncover, so many more bottles to pop open, and so many more stories to share. Join our community of fellow enthusiasts. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Thank you so much for watching. And that's a wrap on our electrifying tour of Jack Daniel's Old No. 7, Maker's Mark, Buffalo Trace, Bulleit Rye, and Woodford Reserve Double Oaked. What an incredible lineup, right? Each one a star in its own right, offering something truly special to the world of whiskey. Whether you're chasing that sweet, mellow pour or a fiery, spicy kick, America's got a bottle waiting for you. Go forth, explore, and most importantly, enjoy responsibly. Cheers to good whiskey, good times, and discovering your next favorite dram. Until next time, stay thirsty.